At long last, SeaWorld Orlando has finally announced their new for 2024 roller coaster, and as suspected, it is a B&M family coaster, a first of its kind.
I know, we don't have enough B&Ms down here in Orlando, so...
SeaWorld Orlando doesn't have enough.
No.
This is their fifth, right? That's, in case you're keeping track, they are now tied with Six Flags Great Adventure for the most B&Ms, which is just crazy.
It is crazy, and it's, you know what? I was honestly shocked to hear that they were going with B&M for a family coaster, because they don't really do family coasters.
Well, yeah.
And there's so many other options for family coasters. It's crazy.
Competitive market. I think SeaWorld Orlando just has a really strong relationship with them. And, Pipeline was literally just added earlier this year, and that's like a prototype roller coaster. And here we're seeing another prototype from B&M.
They must be getting a deal. Can we try something here?
They must, because think about it.
A discount.
Prototype B&M family coaster versus they could have gone with a tried and true family coaster that all the R&D has already been done. Anyways, let's talk about the announcement. So we have a name, which is Penguin Trek.
Yes, I just want to say that I firmly believe that penguins are God's gift to man. They're so wonderful. Have you ever touched one?
I have.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I was like a kid.
Oh my God, it's like heavenly. Okay, I was thinking about this. How weird is it that the code name for Pipeline was Project Penguin, but this is the actual ride going in the Penguin area,
yeah.
And this one's called Toboggan.
Yeah, Project Toboggan. Yeah, I ever thought it was gonna be like a bobsled coaster or something. Project Toboggan is interesting though because this is a prototype. So we're getting first generation trains from B&M that is in a style that we haven't seen before, and
it's two across, right?
Yes.
That's
so
weird.
That's your first big change. But we have a little small image here that SeaWorld released where you can kind of get an idea of what the seats look like.
It looks like intimate.
Looks very intimate-like, but it is not bobsled style. It's just like traditional, just like lap bar, but it comes like over your shoulder, sits across. I mean, it should be comfortable, I imagine.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm intrigued.
I am too. I think it's interesting that it feels like a lot of companies are kind of ripping that design from Intamin because
they started it. Yep.
And then that other
Chinese manufacturer. Yeah.
They kind of copied it, and now B&M's doing it, and it's a really good system.
It's effective. It leaves everything open in front of you because all of the mechanisms for the restraint are behind you.
Yeah, and you can make people feel a bit more comfortable because they see something that's coming this way instead of just this way.
Yeah.
Without having any of the movement, you know what I mean? So.
And the big thing with this attraction is that it is taking the place of Antarctica Empire of the Penguin, which ended with that big reveal of the penguin exhibit. And
that's the only good part of the ride.
I know. And they've emphasized that they are keeping that with this new attraction. So you're going to exit, I'm guessing the unload station is going to be at the penguin exhibit, either, or it's going to do a slow turn past the penguin exhibit as you return to the station.
I like that they're kind of doing a part dark ride, part coaster. Because it's really good for a family coaster to have some kind of chill section with some show scenes and stuff like that.
Well, they have that huge building, so might as well use it, right?
Yeah, and the show scenes for the old dark ride were just not good. It was really not a great ride, and it sucks because, again, penguin lover over here.
In trackless dark ride, the potential was through the roof. It was just execution was and SeaWorld,
it felt low budget.
They do roller coasters well, maybe not so much dark ride. So
that's my concern.
This is the next logical step is roller coaster, but dark ride section.
Yeah, the thing is they can't cheapo out on it. You know what I mean? And do my boys some justice.
Yeah, and if you look at the concept art that they released, I mean, it looks good, but that's the thing. It's just concept art.
I know.
I really hope that they actually follow through with this because not to say that they do theming bad, but it's definitely not as good as it could be.
It's a stylized thing more than theme.
Yeah, Pipeline has a very loose theme. It looks nice. Dark Coaster was supposed to be well themed, but the best theming for Dark Coaster is what was already there from Dark Castle. I think it's kind of neat the approach though they took with this station. It looks like a Antarctica base that you'd find.
You're going on an exploration to find the penguins.
Or rescue the penguins, SeaWorld loves their rescue stuff.
They do like their rescue stuff. I think it's interesting that they called it Penguin Trek because they already have Turtle Trek in the park.
I think Turtle Trek is dead. I think that's the thing.
Are the turtles okay?
I think, no, the turtles aren't dead. I think the attraction is, gone. Okay. So I think that's the mindset with here. It's almost like paying homage or something. But
I was like, oh my gosh, these poor turtles.
No, that'd be sad. In this one shot, it looks like they have a big LED screen from the background. I wonder if they're literally going to reuse one of the screens from Antarctica Empire of the Penguin.
I don't know, because those are kind of like, I feel like they were low res. I think they'd probably get higher res ones.
Yeah, hopefully, or do some sort of update.
Did you notice that the sign, like the Antarctica sign, is the same as the one outside?
That's funny.
With like all the different locations, when it's like, oh, it's this far away.
Yeah. In this shot, it looks like they're gonna have like some sort of snow effects. I hope that it actually like they.
Yeah, like we were gonna get snow effects on Dark Coaster. How'd that go?
Okay, so it probably won't actually happen.
It's the same company.
It's a rendering. Not what's the usual phrase that they put in their actual results may vary.
Results will vary.
But this is going in the Antarctica section, and so it's going to revitalize that whole area. And they've been working on this for some time. I mean, you can see where they're currently at with all the construction. I mean, as of right now, if you visit SeaWorld, like that area is just like there's not a whole lot of reason to be there. It just dead ends and like it's just there's nothing to do there. So
yeah, but if you go a little bit down the road, you can see the track is already set up in like a staging yard, and it's really really pretty. It's really pearly white.
I think they made this announcement because they're about to start putting track in place. Like you can see that there are footers there. Like, I bet supports are going to start going up soon, and that's what they were going for when they did this.
Didn't they wait with pipeline until like they'd already started putting track in, and they're just like it's a lawn.
It's a lawn ornament. Yeah. Landscaping project. I don't know, but this was like a little bit of a lackluster announcement. There wasn't any teasing. It just happened to be like, oh, surprise, we announced that roller coaster that we've been working on for months and months and months. Here's a couple renderings, but nothing of the actual layout, just the station and like dark ride section, like the entrance. It's just very bizarre.
Yeah, I don't know. It was an odd move. I just feel like for a company as big as SeaWorld, for like a brand new roller coaster, there'd be a little bit more of like a tight like idea of how they were going to go about this, and I felt like they were just kind of like oh yeah, just in case you didn't know, here it is.
I mean, in today's world, a lot of parks are like spreading their team members thin, where sometimes one person is doing multiple jobs here. So
there's probably one social media person that has to deal with everything.
Yeah, so I imagine that's probably where this came from, but still, I feel like announcing a new roller coaster should have been something that was like a top priority. So I don't know. It was definitely a little underwhelming to say the least. But
I'm so excited.
The attraction will be fun. It's gonna be good.
It's literally penguins. Like it can't be bad. There's literally no way.
Well, and when the ride opens, no one's gonna care how the announcement went. You know, like people are just gonna be talking about like how's the ride experience.
We'll forget about it like tomorrow. I'm sorry, but there'll be something else tomorrow that we're all gonna be like.
Yeah, but you can see, I mean, this is like an idea of like a fan-made recreation of like what the ride is expected to look like. We do have a few stats, 3,020 feet of track, and your top speed is 43 miles per hour, and we have 2 launches. It is mind-blowing to me that SeaWorld is now adding 3 roller coasters back to back to back.
They have no chill right now. They're just like capital investment, just balls to the wall. Honestly, I give it to them because they are really competing hard with Disney, Universal, and Universal's about to open Epic. Like they have a lot that they're gonna have to do to like keep themselves relevant.
Yeah, and
so I imagine they're gonna even keep going into like 2025 when Epic opens. Like they're gonna keep pumping out.
I think so. SeaWorld is for the past several years has been straying away from the marine park to now they're like the thrill park again. Their whole marketing,
ocean theming.
We're the coaster capital of Orlando, and you know, like at this point they'll have 8 roller coasters. I think that's a pretty good argument.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, there's nothing that's more thrilling at like Disney. Obviously, Universal, yes, but they have less.
Yeah.
Overall, so.
Yeah, exactly. And SeaWorld they're all good quality attractions.
Yeah.
So it does make sense. I think though that the next thing they need to do by far is add some flat rides, because they have roller coasters and they have like kiddie flat rides, but they need something else.
They really do.
It's a little like the coaster part is great. You can take a break from that after this. Like you need a family coaster after the whole icebreaker, like hubbubaloo, whatever. So this is giving them that 42-inch height requirement that they need in that park.
Yes.
So
I
now,
say yes like I'm 42 inches. Yes.
The kids are saying yes. The kids who are not tall enough to ride all the B&Ms with their 54-inch height requirements.
I'm really happy for you.
Let us know down in the comments below what you think of Penguin Trek coming to SeaWorld Orlando next year. Make sure to stay tuned with those construction photos and videos that people are going to be releasing, because this thing's going to start going up fast. I feel it. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.